Alright, this is a question from your review, and it's talking about how to find the equation for the tangent line of a curve at a point. And so when we do this, the one thing that we need to remember is our definition of a limit. And the definition of our limit in this case, the one that we're going to use for the equation for the tangent line, is the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Okay? And then they tell us that x is 2, so that can go in here. And so what we're going to look for then is f of 2 plus h. What does that look like? And that looks like, this should be an equal sign, by the way. That looks like 2 plus h squared minus 2 plus h. And then what does f of 2 look like? It looks like this. 2 squared minus 2. So here's your opening set. And what you'll need to do is square this guy out first. And remember, when you square out something, you don't get 4 plus h squared here. You don't get 4 plus h squared. But what you do get is 4 plus 2h plus h squared. So let's look at our limit again and substitute in the things that we now know. So the limit as h approaches 0 of 2 plus h squared, 4 plus 2h. Okay. Well, that should be 4h. Sorry. 4 plus 4h plus h squared minus 2 plus h minus, and then we need to figure out what this guy simplifies down to here, and we've got 4 minus 2, and so 4 minus 2 is 2. And always put that back end into parentheses. You'll just save yourself a lot of heartache later. And the first thing I want to do is check and see, can I substitute 0 in for h? And I can on the top, but that gives me in the bottom a 0, and I can't do that. So let's clean the top up. We can combine some things together, like for example, I've got negative 2 right here, and I got a negative 2 right here. I can put those guys together. I've also got a negative h right here, and an h right here. I can put those guys together. And so we'll have something that looks a little bit different. Once you clean everything up, you have the limit as h goes to 0 of 4, and then here's minus 2 minus 2, minus 4 plus 4h minus h plus h squared over h. And these guys go away. 4h minus h is 3. So I've got 3h plus h squared over h. And since I have h in each term, these two guys cancel out. This h becomes 1. So this is going to be 3 plus h. And now, can I substitute my 0 in? And the answer is yes, I can. And when I substitute that guy in, I end up with 3 plus 0, which is just 3. And that's my slope of the tangent line when x is 2. Okay, so this guy's your slope. And if I need to write the equation for the slope of the tangent line, then all I'm going to do is use my point-slope form. My point My point is when x is 2, what is y? Y is 2. So I've got the point 2, 2. And when I use my point slope form, y minus 2 equals 3 times x minus 2. That's your answer, and I'm fine with that. If you want to clean it up a little bit, make it pretty, distribute your 3 and add your 2. Another way you might look at this answer would be like this. Both of these answers are acceptable.